Hello YouTube, I just wanted to talk about Halloween Ends and why I don't like it. Now, majority of people don't like this movie for obvious reasons because Halloween Ends is more of a romantic thriller than a horror movie. And the second reason why I don't like this film is because they're trying to sort of build up Haddonfield and make Halloween a drama rather than a horror movie. You know, Halloween Kills I enjoyed for the most part, but that was the first sign that they were trying to make it more deeper and meaningful and say that Michael Myers has left an impact on the town and people are going crazy, the mob mentality stuff. And it all reminds me of Stephen King's It. And the thing about It is that it's more about the town of Derry. The book is anyway. And it's about how Pennywise is essentially like a manifestation of everything wrong with the town of Derry. And there's a lot about the town and all the weird people knocking inside it and stuff like that. And that's what Stephen King's It is like. It's more about the town of Derry than Pennywise the Clown. And they're trying to do that with Halloween with this latest trilogy. That's the problem. You see, Halloween, the original, was a very simple, straight to the point slasher movie. And another thing about Pennywise is that he's a supernatural demon who mostly takes on form as a clown, but he can be a werewolf and all these other monstrosities. They're trying to do that with Michael Myers in Halloween Ends by having him transfer his evil to Corey. And what I always loved about Halloween is that it's not supernatural. Halloween is about a real life killer. Michael Myers is obviously fictional, but the idea is that he's a real person and he's just killing because he's crazy. And the whole sort of fear is that he's just a normal guy, for reasons unknown, murdering everyone in sight. And it's horrific. And it's a very real horror. And that's what's always made Halloween so special, in my opinion. Because it's a very believable story. But this movie wants to be supernatural, like, oh, you can possess other people, make them evil, and it's all about the town of Haddonfield, just like Stephen King's It is all about Derry. And he even lives in a sewer and he's weakened, like Stephen King's It. Pennywise gets weakened over the course of 25 years. It takes him 25 years to build up his strength. Michael Myers is in a sewer, weakened, he needs to kill people. He sends Corey out to kill people for him, like feeding on them, like he's some sort of supernatural monster that's been in the sewer for 4 years, and that's why he's so weak. They're trying to make Halloween Stephen King's It, and that's the problem. Now, to be totally honest with you, if Halloween Ends was a horrific movie and the whole time it was Corey and Michael going around Haddonfield and other places, killing random people, that would have been awesome. I would have enjoyed this movie, and I actually like the whole copycat killer aspect. But the one thing that really annoys me about Halloween Ends is the romance between Allison and Corey. It takes up the vast majority of the movie's screen time. The majority of this film is a romantic thriller. It's Allison and Corey hanging out. Awful romance as well, like she falls in love with him instantly. It just feels like Twilight. It feels like I'm watching Twilight or 50 Shades of Grey, and he's like this typical bad boy gonna become a killer, and then Laurie's like, no, you can't see him, and it's like, what the hell is this? It's not scary, it's not horror, it's just bullshit. And I just wanted a simple slasher movie, and there are some people that do enjoy this movie for trying to be different, And some of those critics will say most people don't like it because they just want another Michael Myers slasher movie. There's nothing wrong with wanting a Michael Myers slasher movie, because that is what Halloween is. That's what people wanted to see, Michael Myers killing people. Now, of course, you can change things around and make it a bit different. Like I said, I don't mind the copycat killer aspect. If the whole film was Corey and Michael killing people and the romance was cut down significantly, you can still have a bit of character development and drama. But overall, it should be a horrific slasher movie. And this isn't. And I just wanted to voice my disappointment with this movie. It's not Stephen King's It. Stop trying to make it something more meaningful, because it just comes across as pretentious, and that's it. You should have just made a simple slasher movie, because that's what the original Halloween was. Halloween 2. The best Halloween movies are just Michael Myers slashing people. And that's all we want to see, you know. And it just feels a bit pretentious, boring, dramatic, and it just doesn't feel very horror. It's not very scary. There are a few decent kills here or there, but this movie just sucked. And I just wanted to voice my opinion, because it's driving me nuts. Simple as that.